Ezra chapter 4. Now when the adversaries of Yehudah and Binyamin heard that the children of the captivity were building a temple to Yahweh the God of Israel, then they drew near to Zerubbabel and to the heads of fathers' houses, and said to them, Let us build with you, for we seek your God as ye do, and we sacrifice to him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Ashur, who brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Yeshua and the rest of the heads of fathers' houses of Israel said to them, Ye have nothing to do with us in building a house to our God, but we ourselves together will build to Yahweh the God of Israel, as King Koresh the king of Paras hath commanded us. Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Yehudah, and troubled them in building, and hired counselors against them, to frustrate their purpose all the days of Koresh king of Paras, even until the reign of Darius king of Paras. And in the reign of Ahasuerus, in the beginning of his reign, wrote they an accusation against the inhabitants of Yehudah and Jerusalem. And in the days of Artaxerxes wrote Bishlam, Mithredath, Tabeel, and the rest of his companions to Artaxerxes, king of Paras, and the writing of the letter was written in the Aramaic character and set forth in the Aramaic tongue. Rehum, the chancellor, and Shimshai, the scribe, wrote a letter against Jerusalem to Artaxerxes, the king, in this sort. Then wrote Rehum the chancellor, and Shimshai the scribe, and the rest of their companions, the Dinaites and the Apharasatites, the Tarapelites and the Apharasites, the Archevites, the Babylonians, the Shushanites, the Dehaites, and the Elamites, and the rest of the nations whom the great and noble Osnapar brought over, and set in the city of Samaria, and in the rest of the country beyond the river, and so forth. This is the copy of the letter that they sent to Artaxerxes the king, thy servants, the men beyond the river, and so forth. Be it known to the king that the Yehudim that came up from thee are come to us to Jerusalem. They are building the rebellious and the bad city, and have finished the walls, and repaired the foundations. Be it known now to the king that, if this city be builded, and the walls finished, they will not pay tribute, custom, or toll, and in the end it will be hurtful to the kings. Now because we eat the salt of the palace, and it is not meet for us to see the king's dishonour, therefore have we sent and certified the king, that search may be made in the book of the records of thy fathers. So shalt thou find in the book of the records, and know that this city is a rebellious city, and hurtful to kings and provinces, and that they have moved sedition within the same of old time. For which cause was this city laid waste? We certify the king that, if this city be builded, and the walls finished, by this means thou shalt have no portion beyond the river. Then sent the king an answer to Rehum the chancellor, and to Shimshai the scribe, and to the rest of their companions that dwell in Samaria, and in the rest of the country beyond the river, peace and so forth. The letter which ye sent to us hath been plainly read before us, and I decreed, and search hath been made, and it is found that this city of old time hath made insurrection against kings, and that rebellion and sedition have been made therein. There have been mighty kings also over Jerusalem, who have ruled over all the country beyond the river, and tribute, custom, and toll was paid to them. Make ye now a decree to cause these men to cease, and that this city be not builded, until a decree shall be made by me. And take heed that ye be not slack herein. Why should damage grow to the hurt of the kings? And when the copy of King Artaxerxes' letter was read before Rehum and Shimshai the scribe and their companions, they went in haste to Jerusalem to the Yehudim, and made them cease by force and power. Then ceased the work of the house of the God, which is at Jerusalem, and it ceased until the 2nd year of the reign of Darius, king of Paras.